Monaco, Mitch Evans, who takes victory in the Principality. Verline wins in Mazzano.
The past 4 weeks have been extremely challenging for DHL Motorsport. We had to deliver 3 races actually in really no time. And you have to consider that like both Tokyo and Misano were the first time for us. So that was double the challenge. The cars are transported in special crates that were especially designed to be able to accommodate these specific cars, which are obviously very precious commodity and very fragile. So we need the support of the teams to pack themselves these boxes, making sure that everything is correctly inside the crate, making sure nothing moves and nothing can be damaged. And then we as DHL Motorsport retrieve these crates, make sure they're palletized specifically for the next transportation, whether it is by air, by sea or by truck. The biggest challenge we face obviously is coordination with the teams, because we do need to deliver their crates in a very precise time lane and make sure that they have them available really quickly to be able to repack them and get ready for the next event. Safety is paramount, especially when you're transporting precious cargo. These cars are irreplaceable. It's not something that you can buy, and replace, very easily. So, of course, we always take extra care when we do transport, the cars and equipment. Lithium-ion batteries, which power the Formula E cars, are an extremely dangerous commodity in terms of air freight. That's why they can only be transported on cargo aircrafts and not passengers aircraft, for example. And we need a lot of documentation and a big process working closely with the civil aviations worldwide from moving these batteries from end to end. And sometimes we get the approvals to transfer these batteries just like a few days before the plane leaves. So it's kind of stressful. DHL has been the logistics partner for Formula E since basically even before the inaugural race. It has changed a lot, I have to say. The championship has grown massively, and so their needs in terms of sustainability and in terms of freight optimization, in terms of transport modes. Every day we try to find solutions. Every day we try to find a new way forward, to make this better, more sustainable, more interesting. The championship basically this year is going to be moving around over 98,000 kilometers. We transport 380 tons of freight coming here, all you see in the paddock basically. We do transport 27 vehicles, 2 of them are hybrid, and we're talking about the safety and medical cars, including the safety and medical cars. We do transport from 7 to 10 spare batteries for the teams. We do transport 14 charging units and 5 pieces of power equipment around the world. And again, this is a colossal movement if you consider that we're doing this in such a very short time frame. We do use for road freight sustainable fuels like HVO. The same for sea freight. We do use a sustainable maritime fuel, and we do optimize, all of our freight transport methods. We do work closely with our offices worldwide. Transporting everything that you see in the paddock, basically the cars, the spare parts, the batteries, the infrastructures, power equipment, is definitely very, very challenging. But as we do have a very specific expertise both in motorsport and especially in Formula E, combined with the DHL local expertise everywhere in the world where we go. This makes it a little bit, more straightforward. I wouldn't say easy because it's not an easy job, but definitely straightforward and organized. Depending on the location where we have the event, we have to select the appropriate transport mode. Either it's going to be sea freight, if we have enough time, from one location to the other. It can be air freight if the time freight is very, very restricted, like, it normally is when we go race to race overseas. Or like in this case, road freight, where we covered the whole of Europe, from Misano to Monaco to Berlin, with our road freight fleet, which is HVO powered. DHL and Formula E have obviously a very, very close relationship and common goals when it comes to sustainability. We do share a roadmap for the decarbonization of this championship, and obviously we are in contact with them constantly, trying to find solutions, sharing ideas and sharing solutions to make this happen. We know we have responsibilities in delivering this amazing show, impacting as less as possible on the environment. DHL has been a pioneer in this quest for a greener future. We started as a logistics company way before this became a hot matter. Allow me to make this little joke. So definitely, as we do feel that we have a responsibility for the future of this planet and for new generations, we are always striving in trying to find ways to make our impact on carbon emissions less and less evident and less strong. And as far as motorsports is concerned, we are obviously decarbonizing our emissions for all of our sea freight movements, road freight movements, where we do utilize vegetable oils or oils that come from waste. So don't feel too guilty next time you eat French fries, because that oil is going to be used to prepare this HVO that we're going to use in our vehicles to deliver the championship. To deliver the championship, obviously, we need to employ very specialized and skilled staff that are really aware of the championship needs and what we do for the championship. So just to give you an example, when we palletize the freight, after the teams, give us their boxed freight, when we palletize, we have to play like a game of Tetris, trying to optimize the spaces as much as we can, so that we utilize less, space on the aircrafts, and we do reduce our emissions as well. So the combination of the expertise of our staff and years of planning with Formula E in terms of trying to find sustainable solutions, including freight packing optimization, but not only, obviously. This makes this a very specialized job that not everybody is able to deliver. This is like Instagram versus reality. You want to take a nice picture and put it on your social media, for example, and say, oh, I'm in Monte Carlo, it's amazing, it's sunny. And sometimes people back home, they think, oh, are you on holiday? What are you doing there? Sometimes the message doesn't come out, really reflecting the reality, the status of things. But definitely, okay, we do enjoy taking a couple of pictures and putting them on Instagram, but reality is much different. It's a lot of work, it's hard work. Press is a major part of our job, unfortunately, because we feel so much the responsibility of having really to deliver what we do in the appropriate times. If you make a mistake, this is going to have a colossal consequence. And this, this stress is also something that goes on top of all of the other challenges that our staff face every day. Because you have to consider, everybody thinks, working in motorsport is cool, it's very glamorous, which it is, and we're very proud of being here. each one of us love what we're doing. It's a passion, it's not a job, but we love our job. But at the same time, this takes really a big toll on us. We have to be grateful not only to the team on site, but also to the families that are back home, and they suffer even probably more, this situation. And that's why we, as DHL, we take pride in supporting our staff. We help them in any way we can. We introduce more staff so they can rotate and they have some quality time at home. We offer counseling support, for example. We really are very proud in our people, in our staff, and we know how precious and important they are. So we also want to make sure that they feel that the company is taking care of them and appreciate what they do for us every single day.
Of course, for my friends and my family, it's not easy because they are missing me at home. I'm away for almost 6 months away, but at the same time, of course, have the opportunity to travel around the world, and that's really pretty cool.
It's difficult because my family, my wife, is pushing me to stay more at home, and they are missing me a lot. But also it's a dream to work here, to deal with other cultures, with other DHL colleagues around the world, and to be a part and to make this possible.
So another race is done. It was hard work, but working with such an amazing team makes everything so much easier. And look at the view.